Yeah, good evening, my faithful viewers. Welcome to a different kind of video. Um, some of you may know it, some may not. A few weeks ago, I went and I did a project where my thoughts were to take out a standard tub shower combo, and replace it with step in shower. No one was using the tubs. We're not going to get down on the ground and get in a tub because getting back up is a show in itself. We're getting older. For me, climbing into a tub has almost become dangerous. I slipped a little bit a couple of times, and I knew something that was, gonna happen if I didn't remedy the situation. We didn't know what to do because we never renovated or did a home project before. This is our first home together. My first home, her second one. Anyway, so we ultimately, as you could tell by the title, settled on letting bathfitters come in here and take care of the issue that we have. I'm very nervous at this time because, well, let's face it, bathfitters is a big company with lots and lots of money and high-powered lawyers, and I'm just a regular person. Okay, it looks like we're having issues with the camera. Okay. Alright, issue taken care of. Anyway, so I'm very nervous making this video. It is my experience of what I started out with and what we ended up with and how much it's gonna end up costing me. What you are about to see is a total of $10,740 some odd dollars. I do not have the exact number in front of me because I know they're gonna want exact numbers. But this is my story of what happened. And I am afraid of retaliation because I'm just a little old lady up against a big old conglomerate company that has the lawyer power to do whatever basically they want. Within reason, but you put enough money on the bench. Anyway, that's my own opinion. I apologize. When the salesperson, and I do call them a salesperson, because they sold very, very hard. The session lasted 2 hours. I mean, he was there, he was grinding us. At the end of the 2 hours, we were both exhausted. I mean, I was at tears. I don't know if that's normal practice to have your potential client in tears. Mine was in tears. That was way too long, 2 hours. Okay. So this was the whole premise of the sales pitch. Now, once they took the old bathtub up, wherever they find under the tub, bath fitters would take care of it for us. There was a lot down there. And there was a lot. That's what we were told. That when the old bathtub came out, that bath fitters would take care of everything. They have their carpenters were, like top-notch trained, which I can attest the people that came in to do the work were very, very polite, very nice. And their product is supposed to be resin, space age stuff that's supposed to last eternity. Okay. Okay. The product may be good, but it's caused so many different little headaches here and there around us that it just diminished all the good qualities it could have. Now, if you're doing a brand new house, okay, I can see that. If your house was built in the past 10, 20 years, that's fine. Mine was built in 1940. The salesperson was very well aware of that. We told him it was built in 1940. He went downstairs to look at the basement and look at he's like, oh yeah, we can do this. Okay. So if there was an issue, if the pipes were too old, if there was something they could not work with, and he's seen pipes before, and again, he kept emphasizing when bath fitters take the bathtub up, they take care of any problems they find. And so when a problem did arose, lo and behold, all of a sudden, all these little fine prints came up. Only within the box, only within this, and this, and only within that. I'm like, but that's under the tub. That's part of the tub. Yeah. Another thing they do is they contract out their work. So when bath fitters representative told me that bath fitters would take care of the issues, that meant that they were going to hire a plumbing company to come in and do it, which I had no idea that was going to happen. I did not give approval of a third party to enter the home. I did not give approval of any work they were doing before they did it, which got me in this situation. But if they just kept their hands off. Anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and look at what my bathroom looks like now. You will see what $10,000 from Bath Fitters got me. Okay, so here we are, my new bathroom. So, as you can see, there is a space age resin. Supposed to last forever and ever and ever. Okay. Now, there is the shower pan, I think it's called. Yeah. Well, it turns out it's 2 inches too wide. And what those 2 inches did, as you're about to see, is, yeah. Now, I have to take out the original sink because Bath Fitters was going to charge me $400 to do that. And I already know how to do sinks, so I just did it myself. But because that is 2 inches too far, I cannot put a sink back there. Oh, and it gets better. It gets better. It gets better. Look, 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 look. Oh. Oh, do you see that? The mirror is inside the shower. And guess what? It is the lights
source for this bathroom? I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to get this as best I can. So, when the plumbers told, not the plumbers, when bath fitters told me that that spout right there was off-centered, I thought he meant 2 inches that way. Okay, it was not specified. It was 2 inches this way. So that means I cannot have a sink in my bathroom unless I get a camper bath. A camper sink. Which, yeah. Now, when they came in here, and that little drain thingy, yeah, that's the bane of my existence. I had a fully functioning tub and shower set. Okay? When I came back, anything on the other side of that drain, bath fitters do not touch. They don't touch it. So I came back to a non-functioning shower. Yes, I had to take an additional $1,500, scrape it up, and Iowa allows you to repair your own home. And for $1,500 in 2 days in a DIY project that I did not plan for, I got a shower back. Still don't have a sink, but I got a shower back. And that plumbing, ooh, when we get back to the the YouTube room, I got some stories about that plumbing there. So now you see what my bathroom looks like. And this is what I've been living with for 2 weeks. We came across there. Now that was a shelf cabinet that we took down. On this side it didn't matter. On that side it didn't matter. But on the other side it sort of kind of does. So let's go back to the YouTube room. And I'm going to talk about the other side. Yeah, the other side of this drain spout there. But that's a whole other project on itself.
So, as you can see, I do have an issue. About the plumbing. Yeah, that's a whole other set of beans. I was not informed that bath fitters contract out their plumbing. They use a company called Northwest out here in, They use a company Northwest out here in Iowa, and I was not told that they would be here. I did not give approval of them to do anything in the house. I don't know, maybe in the fine print, I am not sure. Okay, this is another thing, I am not sure what the hell I signed. All I thought I was signing is that bath fitters would come in, take care of the bathroom, take out the tub, put in the shower, and if they found anything that needed work, they would take care of that. This is the impression I was under. I mean, I don't have $10,000, $11,000 to throw around. I don't know anyone that does. I mean, literally, that was every penny I had. Every penny I had. I did not have another penny more. And so, Northwest comes in. What I understand, him and the inspector were button heads, of what I understand. I was not here. This is third party telling me. So the inspector's like, this gotta go, that gotta go, this gotta go, that gotta go. Okay. So the plumber that was here said I need access to the tub. For some reason, he did not have access to it. Was the tub, he needed access to underneath the tub, excuse me. I misspoke. The plumber told the bath fitter workers, I need access to underneath the tub. Now, did they pull out the tub yet? Did he have to wait? Did he not want to wait? Did they pull up the tub but there was no way for him to get to it? I don't know. I was not here. I do not have those details. What I do know is that this plumber, for sure, I know this part, went out to his truck, I assume, van. I was not here. I don't know. And got a sawzall and went downstairs and made a hole in the ceiling of the basement to get access to underneath the tub. Okay. While sawing on the basement ceiling, he cut an electrical wire, which means that electricity went out for half the house. Why? That made no sense. Even I know you don't do that. But anyway, it was done. A fourth party came in. We're gonna call it the mystery electrical company, because I didn't get no names. I did not know who was floundering around in my house at this point. We are at a motel. The reason why, oh, the camera's screwing up again. The reason why we went to a hotel for 2 days, because we wanted to stay out of the way. The dog was going to be barking. He was going to have anxiety. I have a hard time moving around. As just, let's get a hotel room for 2 nights. Be away from the mess. Let the guys do what they do. And when we come home to a shower. Or at least a fixed one. So that's why we were not here. We want to do the guys a favor and get out the way. We did not know that this had happened until Wednesday around 10, 11 o'clock. No, Wednesday around 9 o'clock, when my wife started bringing out stuff from the hotel room back to the house. And she was like, there's no electricity on the TV, in the living room. And that's when it all came out. All right. So at this point, the plumber is on the phone with us. And like, well, we need $3,000 and some odd dollars to redo the piping. And hold on, they want almost $4,000 to do work that I did not, approve of. After they saw into the ceiling of my basement that I did not give permission to do. And it was like, if you just would have left that part alone, then maybe the shower, I would have a functioning shower, because I just needed to connect to the pipe and go into the sewer. So I don't know who the mystery electrical company is. They restored the electricity to the upper part of the house, but not to the basement. And they turned on the light. It was like, oh, you have a blown light bulb. They didn't check nothing else. We changed the light bulb twice. It turns out they never reconnected the electricity to the basement. So my basement is completely dark. I am relegated to go in the basement during daylight hours only, which the laundry's down there. So I have to do laundry only during daylight hours, or it becomes a falling hazard, because now you gotta hang on to the banister, hang on to the flashlight, and then you're gonna have laundry in the basket, Oh yeah. And there's no light down there after Northwest is saw through my electrical wires. They didn't restore it completely, and it was just a mess. This whole thing was a mess. And if the salesperson would have said, you have extremely old pipes, you may be looking at more than what you have available. If they would have just said, the average restoration of a bathroom or a bathroom project or whatever title you want to give it, you're looking at $15,000 to $18,000. We have to squeeze the $11,000 that we have. We put most of it on a credit card. We're paying off the credit card because it was a necessity that I have a step-in shower. I just wanted, my only goal was to take a shower without harming myself, to be independent so that I don't need help getting in and out of a bathtub. Even though it was, I was taking a shower in the tub area, I still needed help getting in and out. So that limited when I was able to take a shower. This gave me the freedom to take a shower when I want to, when I feel like I need to. So that helped me. But every time I go into the bathroom now, I replay this nightmare. I replay this nightmare, and I guess the whole what I want to say in the end is that I should have went to Lowe's. I should have took measurements on my shower. Went to Lowe's, buy the components myself, and then toddle on over to the handyman section because they have all these books of all these local handyman people that are more than willing to help you with your projects. They're local people, they're local companies. We talk about supporting your home-based businesses. That would have been perfect. Instead I give them $10,000, $11,000 to a multi-billion-dollar company, multi-million-dollar company that don't need my pennies. And to put even more sting on this, to put even more sting to this, the only way we came up with the additional $1,500 to connect the drain of the shower, where the shower drains, back into the piping system. We have to sell my wife's the jewelry that her mom gave her as an inheritance. Jewelry that we can't get back. That's gone. That's gone for good. All of it, the necklace, the bracelet, the rings. She had to sell the gold so that we can take a shower because we were left here with a non-functioning shower. And that's a health issue. You got to take a bath. There is no way around it. Yeah, you could take a little sponge bath in the by the kitchen sink and hit the hot spots, but you got to take a shower. Anyway, the reason of this whole video is think twice about using a big business. Make sure you read the fine print. If you're not sure, your gut tells you something's wrong, listen to it. Listen to your gut. If you don't feel good about it, if you're not 100% about it, you need to do something else. And also, before you hire a big business, go to your Lowe's, go to your, what they call that, Models. Some places it's Mardell's, the farm and garden, no, lawn and tractors, or anywhere where they may have contractors. You're gonna find someone that's more than willing to help you out and not take every penny you got, including your dead mother's jewelry. Anyway, I'm going to leave my Instagram um, contacts down below if anyone can assist me because I'm going to need more help. I'm going to need more help to get the piping. You know what? I'm going to go to Lowe's and I'm going to look up those contractors and I'm going to find one that I feel comfortable with to help me fix up my basement. Because as it stands right now, my house is not sellable. I cannot put this on the market. Nobody's going to want to buy this house as is, especially if you see the basement. Which, we're not going down there. It's dark, and I don't have no light. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening to me ramble. This is my review of my experience. This, it's not negative, it's not positive. This is just my personal experience. And I really don't want no retaliation from this. And I really am scared and I really am nervous. But I know I need to tell the truth. And the truth is, you saw it. I'm not making it up. Anyway, until next time, guys, we're going to hope for the best. We're going to prepare for the worst. I guarantee you kids will all end up somewhere in the middle. Till next time.